He takes the dribble handoff,
especially in games. 1 and 2.
SGA kept the dribble alive, switches.
Gets into the lane for the lefty floater. So let's look at the details. Why does that work? So he comes quickly off this dribble handoff coming from the corner. Notice how much he slows down his momentum. So he slows his momentum almost to the point where he's balancing on one leg. So he's here, and he goes to perform that step back, and he goes tap, push. So again, he comes off, he slows his momentum almost completely, and he does a tap push like this, almost completely. So when he's here, it's a complete change of pace from going quickly off of handoff into bringing up the pace again. And he's gathered right here. He has collected himself, he's on balance, and that's crucial. To be on balance, to be in an attacking frame of mind with your eyes up. So let's talk about his eyes being up. As he approaches his defender, he's not looking down at the ground. His eyes are up towards the rim or just in the general vicinity of the rim. Having your eyes up is going to be crucial when you're attacking, when you're the offensive player. So after that shifting step back, boom, he's here. He goes right into between the legs. And as he goes between the legs, his eyes shift, still looking up, not looking down. And he goes boom through the legs. And he's set like he can go downhill at this point. Instead, he notices, and this is where conscientiousness on offense is important. He notices the defender just totally get out of place. And even to swipe to steal it. And so he quickly goes through his legs. So boom, his eyes are here, boom, his eyes are here. Now on this, through the legs, again, he's loaded like he can go downhill. So here, counter. So on that counter, at this point, his eyes are up, but he's also noticing the defender. So he does this little here, and he gauges whether or not the defender is responsive. Bang, through the legs the other way. Left hand out to protect the ball, to play defense and offense. As he gets to this point, the defender is about on his hip, on his left side. He's still playing defense and offense with his left hand, and he pushes the ball through with his right. The help side defender on his right-hand side is gonna be trying to dig and reach. So he pushes through with his right, hop steps, and gets the floater up with his left. So on the initial move, after taking the handoff, I really want to emphasize the importance, before he goes into his step back, I really want to emphasize the importance of keeping your eyes up. It will change completely the outcome, not just in the sense of like deceiving the defender, but even for yourself, like even in your own mind. It places you in the mindset, like I've talked about in the past, of being a predator. When predators are hunting, their eyes aren't at the ground. You're not useful as a predator with your eyes on the ground. You're not going to catch whatever you're going after. In the same sense, as the offensive player, your eyes have to be up at all times, not only to enter that predatory mind, but you'll see the floor, and that's just as important, recognizing what's going on in the court. So as he approaches his defender, his eyes are up, his eyes are not down in front of him. Now, when his eyes are up, your peripherals, you can still see your defender, where his feet are, how he's positioned, whether he's like this, playing you like this, or playing you like this. When your eyes are up, like I said, you see the corners, you see where the help is. And so it's very important. I just want to emphasize that. Keeping your eyes up at all times during the performance of that move, as well as maintaining a strong base, maintaining your balance. Another point of emphasis, after you go through the legs, the counter through the legs, And when you get to this third one, it's very important to get a good hesitation here. So bang, bang, and it's a hesitation is when your shoulders do raise a little bit. It gives the ball an opportunity to float. So here, like look at the difference. Hesitation. No, I'm not gonna raise my shoulders. That's not very good, right? But if I go like this, when you raise your shoulders and you go from high to low, you can get a really good hesitation. See the difference? Bang. High to low. So shoulders, when you're trying to get a hesitation, shoulders high to low. So he goes here and he hops. Here, shoulders high to low, bang. Good morning.
Good morning.
How you doing?
Fine. How about you this morning?
Doing well. Get that motion. Which is why it's important to have a good leg strength. So do your squats, do your bodyweight squats, do your plyometrics. On that third through the legs, so through the legs, counter through the legs. On this third through the legs, like how Shay does it, it really adds a level of glitchiness, shiftiness. When you can, after the hesitation, when you go to push off like you're going left, to get that motion there down. That jumping. So it's here, he goes, and he gets that leg out. So his right leg comes out, and he goes through the legs, pushes off, and gets downhill. Before you even get to the move, I found it to be very important to slow my momentum all the way down. Coming off the handoff, really like almost stopping when you're here. You really gotta slow your momentum down. It just creates another level of deception. Like the defender doesn't know what you're gonna do, and then you burst. Good morning, Avery. I'm good, how you doing? It's good. In review, a couple of reminders. Eyes up is super, super important. Eyes up, eyes up, eyes up when you're attacking. Keeping your eyes up, maintaining that focus. And on the third through the legs, so he goes through the legs, he goes counter through the legs, and then when he does his hesitation to go into his third through the legs, he's recognizing where the defender's position is, and he responds accordingly with a counter. Yeah, just taking your time and working through the movements in an organic way. It might feel robotic to begin with, but the more you can progress it into an organic and flowing way, and the more you can stop thinking, the better. And that'll just come with repetitions. It'll serve you well to enter a flow as opposed to thinking about the moves you're gonna do. And that's just in practice. In the game, thinking can't even be an option. It's very reactive. It's very in the moment. I hope you got some value from it, even if it's just something small. And if you enjoyed, hit that like button, hit the subscribe button, and I'll keep making videos. Until next time.